What's up? Jordan Downs. Y'all already know the deal, man. Y'all tuned in to Grape TV. And today we gonna dive in this review today. We gonna get on the topic of gangs, you know what I mean? We gonna talk about how people need to fix their own hood before they get to speaking and talking and judging the next hood. So if you ain't hit that like or that subscribe button yet, that's what you need to be doing. But if not, y'all already know the deal, man. I'm gonna bust y'all across y'all head with a movie clip every time, man, straight up. And make sure y'all hit that bell for all notifications. So when I drop these reviews, they pop up on your timeline like the chicken pop. Boop, 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 boop. Man, y'all already know the deal with me.
I'm keeping it.
Listen,
OG.
tap in. Deal, man. Y'all already know the deal, man. We finna dive right in this review without any clips. So this one is a freestyle, man. We gonna jump right into this, man. Straight up. So first and foremost, I wanna say shout out to all the Crips, shout out to all the Bloods, and shout out to all the essays. Everybody that's holding it down, know what I mean? And if you're an OG out there spitting that positive game, man, salute you all the way, man. And all you OGs out there smoking dope with your homies, sniffing dope with your homies, and know what I mean, got them doing bullshit. It's thumbs down to you, man, straight up, man. It's time to check the culture. So we gonna jump into fact number one, man. The first fact is, you got a lot of people that's out here speaking on other hoods and different politics and saying, this dude's a mark, this dude's a snitch, he got paperwork, know what I mean? This dude rolled it up, whatever the case may be. You dipping your nose in somebody else's politics. So at the end of the day, you need to give your own game a check. If you're gonna be on here worried about who homie running, who homie got marked out, and who homie is snitching, maybe you need to get to the bottom of the things in your hood, because as of right now and as of today, ain't nobody hood together. And I'm saying, I'm just speaking for it all, as in Bloods, Crips, and essays. Like, everybody hood is not all the way right now. It's a lot of bullshit going on in the gang culture. And fact number two, if you're gonna be on the internet and you consider yourself an OG or some type of reputable from your section, and you're gonna be pointing fingers at people, calling people snitches, marks, and telling people how they should be moving or what they should have done or what you would have done in that situation, you need to be fully involved in the activities in the streets. Straight up. You can't be on here speaking and telling people what you think they should do and who's a snitch and who is that, and you ain't participating in no activities. And no, I ain't just speaking violence, like far as putting money together, putting events together, putting your train of thoughts, know what I mean, on the table when things are being spoken about. Fact number three, if you running around smutting your own homies and saying what he did and you politicking, then you should be involved in fixing your neighborhood. If you that concerned about the gang culture and what other hoods are doing or people that are doing in your hood and you saying your hood ain't moving correctly, you need to jump in the train of thoughts that's being set on those tables when people are talking, straight up. And fact number four, if you out here smoking dope, snorting dope, doing things that don't got you in your right mind, then you shouldn't be putting no input on anything because you're not seeing clearly, straight up. Fact number five. For fact number five, if you ain't scooping no little homies up under you and shooting them game and trying to give them another avenue to get money or stay positive and taking care of their kids and being a real spokesman, then you can't consider yourself anybody's big homie. Because how you gonna tell somebody you they big homie and you ain't never did anything for them? Farther shot them gang, maybe shot them a sack, maybe shot them a job application, something like that. Like, you can't consider yourself a big homie if you ain't doing big homie things. You could just say I'm an older cat from the hood, straight up. And fact number six, if you running around talking bad about your homegirls and talking about they bums and, know what I mean, your homies ain't operating right, then maybe you should fix the situation and address it. Because if you don't address it and you keep talking about it, it's called butter tonguing. you end up being the guy that's just talking behind everybody's back. The guy that need to be took on the blacktop and get DP straight up. In fact, number 7, if you on here dissing everybody hood and you got these eye busters, and if you don't know what an eye buster is, it's not just your hood on your face, or no, it's your enemy's hood whacked out on your body. And if you have those type of tattoos, then maybe you need to go participate in some type of activity, because they gonna knock you down anyway. So if you got all this stuff on you and you feel like, I ain't never did nothing, I ain't hurt nobody, I ain't harming nobody, but you got all these tattoos and you participate in gang activity as far as hanging out, they're still gonna knock you down. They don't pick and choose and say he's the killer, he's the mark. When they come through, the chopper sweeps and whoever get hit, straight up. So now that we have the simple 7 facts, let's speak on it, straight up. So reason why I'm saying these things, I feel like the gang culture deserves a reality check, because from what I see on the streets, I see a lot of older cats moving with these young dudes, getting high with these dudes, pointing them in the wrong directions and telling them to do things that they never done in their whole life, straight up. So we gonna break it down to some of these OGs, like, you know what I mean? I know some people outgrow the things that they do and the decisions that they made, they learn from them. So you got dudes, we gonna use Whack Run 100 as an example. Whack Run 100, he gets on here and he gets into it with the young dudes that don't know how to defend themselves. So he preys on the weak, but he will never clash with a real OG that's with all the activities, straight up. The people that he know that's in the street, he's not gonna clash with them. So it's preying on the weak. Make a long story short, no matter what's going on in these streets and in your neighborhood, you have to step up to the plate and participate. Whether it's putting money in your hood, or you gonna get with the gang activities, you gonna be some type of spokesman, or you gonna build some type of platform for your hood to eat, straight up. So as of right now, for the OGs on here, putting the youngsters down, speaking down on the gang culture, and wanna have a voice, it's like nobody's gonna listen to you. You never tried to fix anything, and the majority of these cats, they never had a real big name for us, you know, putting in work, in jail with the activities. You know what I mean? One scared to lay the yard down, one scared to go to the hole. It ain't too many dudes like that that's out here speaking. And the ones that is out here speaking, like I myself, we're not promoting gang violence. Like this channel right here, it's Grape Street TV / Wake in the Streets. Straight up, you better pay attention. So to the youth, if you ain't got no OG trying to check you on your wrongs and help you make them right, you can't call him your big homie, because he putting your dirty laundry on the table, but he ain't help collecting your dirty laundry and wash it and bring you back right, straight up. Pay attention to who you call your big homie. If they ain't putting no money in your pocket and they ain't putting no solutions in your head, or they ain't trying to help you grow, that is not considered your big homie. He just an older cat from the neighborhood, straight up. See, this is the thing though. Everybody want to have a voice. Everybody want to speak and point fingers at people, but majority of these folks that speaking don't got the balls or the heart to participate in the things that he needs to participate in to have that type of voice around. Straight up, man. Listen, man, pay attention. I'm spitting game to you people, man. Listen. This goes out to the youth, man. Change your life. Do something right with yourself. You know what I mean? So if you hanging with an OG and he getting high with you, you snorting dope with this cat, you smoking dope with this cat, you popping all these drugs with this cat, you are in the wrong position of looking for an OG big homie that you think want to see you win. Because ain't no big homie gonna tell you to put no dope in your nose, man. Straight up, man. Listen. So now y'all see, like I say, reason why everybody run around haywire, because everybody else is worried about the next hood. Logging on the internet, trying to look at who got marked out, who went to jail, who did this. Nobody's taking time out to sit back and make a meeting and fix their own neighborhood. You know what I mean? Get the snitches out of your hood first. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Get the marks out of your hood first before you can speak on somebody else and put somebody else's neighborhood down. Straight up, because everybody got this going on in their neighborhood. And it's a lot of people sweeping stuff under the rug. And it is true. A lot of people are hanging with snitches for different reasons. Maybe that snitch might have some money. that snitch might have a scheme for him. So whatever the case may be, you're selling your soul for some dough. You wanna hang around the snitch for some dough. You gonna sit up and butter tongue your peoples for some dough. Straight up. So a lot of you OGs could miss me with that real stuff, that fake real talk. While y'all on here, it's like when something happens to somebody from another neighborhood, you wanna get on here and be like, yeah, this is whoopty whoop. He shoulda did this. I'm telling you this, I'm laying the rules down. If you laying shit down and you telling people how it go, why you have no platform teaching the youth about what to do and how to do it, and you're not in your hood in no community centers trying to make a difference, straight up. And at the end of the day, all I see is people hanging with people they be butter tugging and people they say they don't fuck with. A person could be hanging with you and telling you this cat rolled it up, this cat ratted, and you catch him in the car with him 2 weeks later making a motherfucking video and rolling around talking about we real niggas. Straight up, man, y'all gotta pay attention to this, man. It's a lot of dirt that's through on the gang culture. Like, you got these older cats preying on the young females. Like, they looking at the high school girls trying to raise them and buy them tennis shoes and, you know what I mean, keep their little cuckoos wet till they grow up. Like, you gotta look, a lot of people is poison to the neighborhood because a lot of us has kids that's growing up, and you gotta think about it. Do you want somebody trying to get in your daughter's drawers while she's on her way to high school, on her way back, buying her tennis shoes, whispering in her ear, because that's what goes on, straight up. And a lot of people don't speak on that, but I'm not scared to speak on what goes on in the culture that's allowed to be spoken on, because I have the right to, straight up. So a lot of females in the hood, they head be fucked up mentally because they done been touched on, and they being pressed by these grown men to being forced into situations which they really don't want to be in, and it's really not the time to be in those type of situations. Like, you rarely hear people on here saying go to school, females don't have no kids too early, get you a career. There's not too many people preaching that, and the people that be on here preaching that, you gotta look at their lifestyle. They ain't moving like that. You gotta practice what you preach, man. You can't be on here, know what I mean, speaking positive energy, and you ain't doing nothing but releasing negative energy into the streets. But I'm telling you as an OG, man, it's bigger than this. Build your credit. Go get you a car off the lot. Pay on it. Let your shit go up. Go buy you some furniture. You know what I mean? Get finance. Build your credit up. Get you a job. Stay on your job. Try to bump up in your job. Build your resume up. Like, real shit. You a father out there. You a half-ass daddy. Man, sum that up and kill that. Take care of your kids. Like, it's real shit that people could be speaking on and telling you people, man, take care of yourself, man. Go get y'all checkups. Females, go get checked. Niggas, go get checked. Like, it's diseases running around. STDs getting transmitted through different hoods. Nobody's speaking on that, though. Straight up. And most hoods have in-house beef. Busy beefing with their own homies instead of fixing situations while the enemy's coming through, knocking them down, police taking them to jail. They blind to all that because they so busy being envious, hating on people in their own section, don't want to see them grow. When at the end of the day, if everybody could put their heads together and grind like beef, we could all have rich communities. Like, it's not all about gang banging, man. It's about getting to the bread. And if you ain't getting to the bread and you out here just causing violence and you go to jail, you ain't got no bailout money, you ain't got no lawyer money, you ain't got nobody writing you, you ain't got nobody answering them phone calls. You know why? Because you out here with all this negative energy out here. You ain't doing nothing but fucking over your people. You ain't showing nobody nothing good. And that's straight up. That's real shit. People go to jail, the homies forgot about me. They forgot because when you was out, you wasn't performing. You weren't doing what you was supposed to do. Every time I went to jail, I never had that problem. Oh, they forgot about me. They ain't looking out for me. Certain people forget about you. But if you out there doing what you supposed to do and building you a circle that's full of solid people, then you don't have to worry about those things. And people shouldn't be pushing each other out to go do bad things if they're not willing to go out there and do bad things with you. You know, anybody could say, any OG could get in your face and tell you what he did. But he did that 10, 15, 20, 30 years ago. And you know what? It just set a platform and opened up doors for beef, but it's not doing nothing for the gang community as of today. So my advice personally, you should get your shit together. People should focus on their own neighborhoods. Put some money together. Build some type of communities. Get a money bucket. build up some increments so we can help these people with lawyers and get people out and build up these programs and, you know, maybe give out free food to the people that is not fortunate to have it. Straight up. If you can sit around and smoke weed all day, snort dope, whatever you do, drink all day, you got all day to do it, right? Take 8 hours of your day, man. Go to work, man. Go to work, clock in at 6, get out at 2:30, man. You got the rest of the day, man. Well, at least you know I got a job, I got check stubs, and while they building up these communities around us and raising the rent, guess what? You ain't pushing me out of here because I'm grinding. A lot of people don't look at it like that. They get backed into the corner. Oh, let's move to Vegas. It's cheap out there. Let's move to Lancaster. Let's move to Palmdale, San Bernardino. You get to move into all these weirdo neighborhoods, and the people out there don't like y'all. Y'all want to come back, but you done gave up your unit, gave up your house, gave up whatever you was living in out here to move where you at. And they done pushed you out the community, and guess what? That's a notch on their belt. Yeah, we got another one out. Another one's gone. Y'all gotta look at this, man. So before y'all speak on the gang culture and trying to down people, you need to realize the reasons that it's going the way it's going right now. Nobody really cares, like every man for himself. So how can we build the empire back up if every man is for himself? It didn't used to be like that. Every man didn't used to be for themselves. We all moved as a unit. And certain situations, you move by yourself. Like, you get caught for doing a crime, you move by yourself. Those are situations when you move by yourself. Straight up. So this review right here is coming to an end because this is part 1, fact number 7. Next time we're gonna start it up with fact number 8. Straight up. So if you ain't hit that like or that subscribe button yet, that's what you need to be doing. But if not, y'all already know the deal, man. I'm gonna bust y'all across y'all head with a movie clip every time, man. And make sure y'all hit that bell. If you don't wanna hit it, I can just cut your water off and leave you flapping on the floor like a fish, man. Straight up, man. Listen. But make sure you hit that subscribe, man. Catch y'all on the next one. Salute.
OG.
Tap in.
Fuck.